Oh yeah, we're back again. Episode number 4 of the 2 a.m. vibes. We're about to get into something a little controversial. We might have some people that don't agree with us with what we're about to talk about. But is she dead?
Yeah.
Is she dead? Who's she?
Who is she?
Who is she?
I'll just leave it. Is hip hop dead, folks?
Is it?
Is it? For me, I'm gonna tell you off rip. I feel like it is.
Cause I'm an island boy. Everybody could be a hip hop artist.
I just feel like I'm not to say that there isn't a lot of good music being put out. It's just different to what hip hop was originally brought out to be. You know, something fun, also being lyrical at the same time. It's right now. I just feel like it's either rap or pop.
Yeah.
Because everything is like, it's too funky, and they're not even like rapping really. They're just like, yeah. I was like, wait, what? Did I miss that? was it?
Well, we're about to get into this, but let's introduce ourselves first. I'm your guy James, here with
Your boy Eli.
It's your boy Manny.
and we're the 2 a.m. vibes crew.
You know it.
And
give you that vibe check.
Vibe check. And we're talking about is hip hop dead, you know, with all of this newer aged music out here. You know, maybe we're just old heads, man, and we just don't understand this new age music.
The mumble rappers. Sorry, I said it.
But like you said, it's new age. Maybe that's what they like.
I don't think hip hop is dead. I just think that it's evolved.
No, whoa.
It's
evolved.
Yes.
We go back to Eli Mumble.
Yes.
No. Like it's like
I'm from New York, guys. So
what that's supposed to mean from New York?
Yeah, you know.
New York like to say that's where hip hop originated. You know what I'm saying?
The BX.
That's where they want to say it originated. But what I say by what I mean by evolved, I mean, think of it this way: like nowadays, all you need is a really good beat.
That's not really
and a nice hook, and you need to be on TikTok.
Well, TikTok has like if your song hits on TikTok,
your song's gonna hit.
You good.
You viral. Yeah,
so it's evolved in that aspect where, you know, it doesn't really take a whole lot of talent.
But is that really hip hop? Now you're talking about music, but is that hip hop? The genre
to these kids, it is.
To me, it sounds more like
it called hip hop though.
To me, it sounds more like pop.
Hip talk.
Hip talk. What?
I can hear that. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, like nowadays these kids, that the music that they're listening to is, you know, this is what they like.
It's their generation.
True. I guess I'm just too old now.
But my thing is this. It seems like this generation of hip hop artists, they're more dangerous in a way.
How so? Yeah.
They kind of, I would say that drug and some of them, a lot of them,
influence wise,
influence that drug and gun lifestyle more.
The wannabe gangsters.
Yes, the wannabe gangsters.
What's this guy from Malibu, Most Wanted? The Wanksters.
Oh, which one?
The Malibu, what is it? Malibu Most Wanted.
Oh,
that's what I'm calling it. The Wanksters.
Like
wannabe gangsters.
But like you said, a lot of them, they're a lot of one hit wonder.
Yeah,
you know, like that kid.
Majority of them.
Like that kid. Spoke got him. What?
Yeah, Spot 'em got him.
Spot 'em got him.
He just released another track though. I mean, it's not a good track.
Not a good track.
It's not a good track.
That if it wasn't for TikTok, he would not have been known. TikTok made him. Then he went out and said I think he said something about his song. He didn't want his song to be, you know, TikTok song.
No dance, TikTok dance.
Yeah, but then he he went back to on his word and you
Yeah,
know.
because it's making him money and it's getting
Yeah.
him known.
And recently, shout out to Slider Kim. He used to work with us. He's a rapper now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a feature with Spot 'em Got 'em, and dude went back and dissed him, talking about the feature was trash. Spot 'em Got 'em after you paid you for a feature. That's kind of flawed, you know.
But I feel like that's what they do now. That's what
That's
they
not-
do that's what these new age wanksters want to do is how, and no disrespect, but that's how I guess that's how you put your name out there. You start a little wannabe beef
hmm
with somebody to claim that who's the harder core
but-
artist.
But that's not a wannabe beef. Like Spot 'em Got 'em. He's already, I would say, famous. You know. Then you got this kid coming up. You pay him for a feature. Then you go and diss him.
Well, 50
You-
Cent did the same thing.
Yeah, but 50 Cent was going after people that were already famous.
Yeah.
This guy, Spot 'em Got 'em, is going after somebody trying to get there. You know, putting in work. You know, and he provides you with money to be part of his feature, and you diss the kid.
Well,
That's some low ball. You know,
I mean,
sneaking in grass shit.
and
yeah.
a lot of these newer guys, they don't have any kind of like loyalties or any honor.
No, there's no morale in this game anymore.
Nah, there's like we grew up with Rough Riders.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up with Rockefeller music,
Yeah.
Murder Music,
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. Like, you know, all of these crews, the Terror Squad, all of these dudes, they had their backs. They
Yeah.
had each other's backs. And
It
that
takes a
was-
village.
Yeah, that was loyalty. A lot of these guys now, like, there's no loyalty.
Yeah. I mean,
no
and
loyalty.
rest in peace to all the young rappers out there who've given their life because of this non-loyalty shit is just crazy. How many of us how many kids, I would say, have to die for these wannabe non-loyal wanksters out
Yeah.
here just to claim who's harder or not? It's like, bro, you still live in your mama's basement. How you over here talking about how you a gangster and you selling drugs and you like, bro,
I think it is like,
take a step back.
once they get that fame and money, you were portraying that lifestyle, but you got that money now. Now you paying into that lifestyle. You know, paying gang members to be part of that lifestyle. So you have
Yeah.
to be into it.
What happened to this kid who went
6ix9ine?
into jail? Yeah, 6ix9ine. He you know damn well he wasn't about that life, but he
Nah.
had all those dudes around him who actually were about that life.
That boy saying.
So, do you think it's easier to get famous now as opposed to
Oh, for sure.
back then?
It's easier if the right song drops.
But nowadays everything sounds catchy.
Yeah,
All the beats are pretty much the same.
these producers are working miracles, man.
Every all the sound is the same. The catchphrases, they all kind of mimic the same. They sound the same. The music in general now with hip hop, it all sounds virtually the same.
Yeah,
There's some other artists I listen to besides, like, yes, we have those mumble rappers, but
yeah.
there's a bunch of other artists I listen, like this one rapper, Duke Deuce.
hmm
I listen to him.
Now, I'm not gonna say there's not a few of them out there.
There's more than a few.
Yeah, there's a
There's a
few.
lot.
There's a
good.
few.
That's why I say
that
it's
are
not
still-
dead. It's not dead, man.
There's a few artists out there that I give them props to, and shout outs to J. Cole. J. Cole's been trying to put out people out there and bring the community out there into that rap and hip hop lifestyle. Like, it was fun. Music was put out and created for the community to have fun, and look at it now. It's turned to like a bloodbath. I
But-
feel like.
But because it's easier now to put the content out, and you put one good music out and you make your money.
Yeah.
Compared to back then, I was listening to this guy.
It is so much easier with the amount of technology that we have accessible to us now, and how easily any artist can put their own stuff out online. It's so much easier for people to do it. Where back then, how hard was it to make a track? You know, you
Mhm.
put it on a cassette, or damn, am I that old? A cassette? It's like, and you're listening to that, or you know, when
a Walkman.
yeah, you walking out with CDs, and now you're out here trying to walk around with a CD player, and you're trying to sell your music, and it's like, oh, you know, how hard was it back then to sell your song or your music to somebody in the streets, or to a DJ, or you know, a radio station, without people actually hearing you. Now you can put your whatever snippet or song you have on social media or
Yep,
anywhere, and
SoundCloud.
and there you go. Like, now you had a good number of people who have listened to it just to to listen to something new.
Because now you could be you do it yourself, the marketing yourself, and it just goes
Exactly.
out.
So it's a lot more
But
easier.
like James said, I don't think hip hop is necessarily dead.
Nah.
Because if even the old generation, they kind of like embracing those new guys into their music, so they trying to stay relevant with these new guys. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's dead, but it's just that particular sound, or of hip hop is for a certain, like, this newer generation. Some of the newer generation don't like it, but a majority of them support it. So
I'll say this: I don't think there's a lot of new artists, new rappers that are lyricists.
yeah, that's it.
You know, there's not a lot of them that are putting out stuff that are making you think. You know, telling a story. It's just they're really just kind of like rapping about. A lot of times they say what they see or what they've lived, but you know, how much of that can you really believe?
Speaking of lyric, do you think Eminem is one of the great rappers of all time, or is? Go ahead. I'll let
Or
you
what
guys
is he
no,
like?
No, I'll let you guys.
Overhyped or
No,
something?
no. Do you think he was one of the
I think he still is. Bro.
greatest lyricists of
I
all
think
time?
he still is.
Yeah,
Bro.
for sure.
I think he's a great lyricist, but I don't think he's one of the greatest.
You don't think he's one of the goats?
The thing is,
He is definitely
he
up
was
there.
he's good.
He's been goated, man.
He is. He's definitely
goated,
got that
but
goat.
I think like it was easier for him to get to the top because he wasn't just rapping.
You think so?
About like he was rapping about like his life and shit that related to more white people, and that kind of.
I would think being a quote unquote white rapper made it a little harder for him to come up because he had a lot more to prove.
Being a rapper and white at the same time.
Yeah.
You know?
So I wouldn't necessarily say that it was easier for him to.
No, he's a GOAT. I'm saying he's a GOAT
to come
I
up.
don't think I would put him as one of the greatest like that came out of all time.
No, I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time. I'm saying I think that you can have room for more than one GOAT.
Yeah, especially in the industry like music.
Yeah, music. There, you got to have multiple GOATs, and like I feel like Lil Wayne's been goated.
Yeah,
I feel like Jay-Z's been goated.
What Lil Wayne putting out now is not GOAT material, but he has been for what he did. But what he did do. But would you consider Drake a GOAT?
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is because, again, times are different.
Yeah.
Times are are really different, where this guy has been breaking numbers in like, and we're talking about Michael Jackson numbers as far as like,
because he's very mainstream.
But
he's very mainstream.
What does that, you know?
That's the word I would look at. Eminem was very mainstream.
Eminem was very mainstream because of the way the music he was putting out. It was he had some lyrics in there, but it was a lot of, kind of
mainstream.
Yeah. But
other rappers weren't that. He was more
Drake.
I feel like he had to be a little bit more mainstream, being that one, he has the background with Dr. Dre, and that was all what Dr. Dre was about. It was mostly mainstream, bringing up all those guys to be known, to be out there, to put themselves on that front face platform for everybody to see. and that's what creates that mainstream.
Getting back to Drake though, and anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Drake stan. Like I love his music. I think he's awesome.
So you one of those emojis with the pregnant bellies on?
I'm not. I am not, but
You're a
I
certified
wouldn't.
lover boy.
I wouldn't. I think he's an entertainer.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think he's an
But
entertainer.
what was Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson was an entertainer.
Yeah, all mainstream.
And Beyonce, I feel Beyonce's, and not to transfer it over, but I think Beyonce's an entertainer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Rihanna is an entertainer.
Yeah,
And what I mean by entertainer is, is their voice the greatest? I don't, honestly, there's a lot of Rihanna stuff that I don't fuck with. Because
Yeah.
I just feel like her voice is like, it's all right.
yeah,
But can she put on a show? Hell
sure.
yeah.
for
She
sure.
makes banging videos. Like she knows how to market herself.
Right.
Drake is the same way. He knows how to market himself. And
So does that necessarily?
yeah, he's goated.
Because Michael Jackson is forever a GOAT. And
Drake is goated.
And it was basically because he was a great entertainer. He performed his ass off, and it was great. Choreography down to everything. And the music that he put out was amazing. The shows were all sold out seats. Same thing now with Drake.
Yeah,
the
and-
numbers
Yeah,
don't lie.
And that's it. That's what it is no matter what we feel or what we think, those numbers make him a GOAT.
Yeah, and
Those numbers
honestly, it's
make
not
him
like
go.
he's putting out trash hits because everything that he's putting out, I guarantee you can listen to his whole album, any one of them, and I guarantee you can sit there and be like, I can listen to all of these songs. Maybe there's, one or two songs that you're like, it was whatever. But name other artists there, and there's not a lot. There's a few of them, but there's not a lot that you can sit there and listen to the whole album
Certified
and-
Lover Boy
and
wasn't
like-
it for me though.
and like majority of the songs.
Certified Lover Boy wasn't it for me. And
No.
I love
Yeah,
everything
same.
up until that album. You're right. I could listen to every single song on that album. Just put that album on and just let it ride. But Certified Lover Boy, I skipped a lot of stuff.
Yeah, same.
But I think
It was better than Donda though.
you think so?
Yeah.
Donda was
Yeah.
good, bro.
I thought it was trash.
You thought it was trash?
I thought it was trash.
bro.
Am I like the only person who fucked with Donda?
It was
No,
straight
I know a few people,
And
who
I
actually
hated
like
it at first.
I know a few people. I like. Don't get
I
me wrong.
hated it at first.
Some of the beats that this guy produced on there was pretty great.
Fire.
Was pretty great. But on overall, if you're looking like for me, when I'm trying to listen to an album, I want there to be a story within that album, and I want it to be a little bit how would you say it? Like in like you're entertained within
Mhm.
this album. Like
Mhm.
it is mainstream because I'm buying this shit. It's not a mixtape that you can just download for free and you're just putting out whatever just to put out like how Lil Wayne used to do it. This is something that you're putting out there for people to buy. And I feel like some of these artists are just like, yo, their songs like, okay, you had those one or two radio hits, mainstream hits, and after that it was just your rest of the album is trash.
Mhm.
Like, what is this that I'm listening to? These two songs are it because they're on the radio, and the rest of the shit is trash.
I actually think Tory Lanez, he's one of those artists that I can put his album on and listen to it all the way through. Because he always puts out really good music. Wale
Yeah.
always puts out really good music. Like
Well,
listen to the whole album type music.
I don't listen to Tory like that.
You don't listen to Tory
I
Lanez?
listen like one of his songs. That's it.
His-
I haven't been. into
His
Tory
albums
Lanez.
are really good, bro.
I'll give you
His albums are really good.
I'll give you a prime example of one album that I'm particularly talking about, the Carter 5.
Oh yeah.
Now, I kid you not, that was one of the most anticipated albums because we were all waiting for that shit. I kid you not, I can't listen to it. There are probably like maybe 2 songs, maybe 3 songs on the whole album that I'd be like, all right, cool, that's a hit. But the rest of the shit was trash. To me, it was trash. I was like, what the fuck have I waited for so long for this shit?
So some people feel that like I see a lot of artists that get upset when a fan talk trash about their album that comes out. Like, oh, I put a lot of work into this, but I'm like, hey, I put money into this,
Right?
Yeah. I invested into you,
Yeah.
Put out a product. So I think I have every right to criticize. So I don't think it's right. Like, yeah, you know, you have your right to criticize it, but I don't think the artist should come at you just for
Right,
criticizing something.
and not everybody's gonna agree with it. You know,
Yep.
that's everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
And if you're going to be in the public eye and you're putting out content for people to listen to, people are going to criticize it.
Yeah,
As just it just comes with the territory. Whatever you put out, like it's like with us. Is everybody going to like what we have to say? No, but you know we're not for everybody. Just like not every artist is for everybody.
Right.
Like I'm not a big fan. I might get a lot of hate for this, but I'm not a big fan of these newer female rappers.
Like Megan Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B.
Oh wait
City
a minute.
Girls.
Cardi B.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Nah.
You know why I'm not a fan?
I'm a huge fan of Cardi, just because she's Dominican, and I gotta represent for my DR. You know, come on.
See, I don't like
Cardi.
I don't like what they're talking. I don't like what they be talking about. Though.
Yeah, and
it's just super sexualized.
Yeah, but male rappers do it all the time.
But see, a lot of the male rappers I listen to, here's the difference between how they make it sexualized and how some of these female rappers,
like,
they're more subtle about it. Male rappers are more subtle about it.
Which male rappers you talking about though?
Case in point, Drake.
All right, you talking about Drake? Like put a ply.
Put plies up.
Put ply.
The only place plies has been relevant is on Instagram,
I'm
bro.
just saying, ply. I put a little boosie on, you know.
Oh my god, you coming up with all these older rappers, bro.
Young R.I.P. Young Dolph put Young Dolph on.
Okay. And you could kind of add Chris Brown in that because he's real hip hop-ish.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's real hip hop-ish. But
again, pop.
And
emphasize on the he's like hip pop.
Hip hop.
It's pop.
Hip hop?
It's hip hop.
Do I fault him? No, of course not.
They could be good rappers underneath all that, you know. But if it excels their career,
they're in the business to make money.
Yeah.
And longevity.
And you have to be you have to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. But again, I'm not saying they're not good. Meg Thee Stallion can spit.
She can.
Cardi B can spit. One of the city girls can spit. Not both of them. One of them, I think, is JT. She can spit. But
so what you're saying is you ain't fucking with that wet ass pussy.
I hated that song, bro.
I had to.
There was no way I was driving down the street playing that song, bro. It was just not gonna happen. For you?
It was on repeat all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
Can't be on TikTok at home.
Oh my god,
wet ass pussy.
See, I couldn't. There was no way for me. I was gonna drive around and listen to that. Like, but see, you got other female rappers that just get no kind of recognition, like Rhapsody, bro. Rhapsody she's a rapper, man.
Yeah.
She's a lyricist. But I guarantee you, like, there's a lot of people who just don't know about her because that's not the type of stuff she's talking about.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they can't rap. I'm just saying that's not my type of music. Just like a lot of these newer rappers, that's just not our type of music.
Right.
That's these, these kids, they like it. You know?
I get it. It's for the youngs.
It's not meant for us. It's not meant for us. They have their demographic. They have the people they know they're trying to reach out to, and that's what they're hitting up. They're not looking for us old heads, man. They are not trying to get us to bop to their music.
Some old heads like their music.
That's because they got no taste.
Some people like their music.
Like you like that kind of music?
Nah.
You
I don't think
not all of them are bad too. Like Baby Keem, he's not bad.
Baby who?
Baby Keem.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
You don't know that?
Mm-mm.
See, there's a lot of new artists. Sometimes
there's so many new artists out here.
How about Moray? He was on J. Cole's last album, More.
It's like if I hear the song, then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, that's the artist you're talking about. But do I know what the artist's name is off right? Nah, maybe not.
There's a lot of
them. If I hear a lyric from them, like, oh, okay, I know who you're talking about.
And a lot of our old heads are still keeping it going too.
Yeah,
a lot of our old, they're
low key. They still putting shit out.
Jeezy still putting music out. Meek Mill still putting music out.
Is Meek Mill really a old head?
Yeah, I think so, man.
He's
when did he come out?
Shit.
He came out. Didn't he come out in like was it the early 2000s?
I don't know. I didn't start listening to Meek Mill till after 2010. Like 20 shit, damn near 2015. Shit, mind you, I didn't start listening. Like Drake came out really popping in 2008, like 2007, 2008.
Is Rick Ross a whole head?
Rick Ross was like around. I would say Rick so because he was early 2000. He was early 2000. Damn, bro, look at me talking about early 2000s, bro. God,
and we're saying that's old.
Shit,
we're saying early 2000 is old,
right?
Man,
damn. What about? Has Jay-Z put anything else lately? Shit.
I love Jay-Z. I think he's a GOAT. But I don't know if I mean he's been on some features.
Yeah.
I just don't know the features that he has been on, like they weren't all that. They ain't really hit.
Yeah.
So I think some people can live past their prime.
Yeah, for sure.
And try to still put out music.
What about my
Yo, speaking of Jay-Z, I heard
New York guys.
In New York, he's trying to work with those politicians over there, pass a law that if you say you murdered somebody on your lyrics, they might go after you.
What?
Yeah.
Was dry snitching on themselves on the
They
rap?
are though.
But Jay-Z's backing that law.
What was that homeboy that got arrested talking about killing his two friends? I don't know. It was a bunch of letters or something like that. But a lot of these rappers are just a bunch of letters. But I think that kid's still locked up.
Yeah, it said New York introduced bill to limit rap lyrics as evidence in criminal trial.
Really?
Yeah.
They've been doing that though. They've been doing that. That's how they caught that other kid. What the hell was his name, bro? I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But there was a kid who I think the song was called "Murder on My Mind" or something like that, and he was talking about how he killed his two friends.
I bet. Yeah, I meant to say he's working to limit.
Oh, he's working to limit it. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to throw this boy Jay-Z.
So you can't use whatever they saying in the rap songs against them.
Go after Jay.
Damn. Was out here? Yeah, I just sold 2 pounds of that cocaine.
I was lying.
It wasn't true. I was in my mama's basement. I sold it on Grand Theft Auto.
YNW Melly. YNW Melly was called "Murder on My Mind," and this kid he literally told the cops exactly what the fuck he did to these two dudes. Wow. And that's how they caught him.
You dry snitched on yourself?
You guys MF Doom fans?
Damn, which button?
MF Doom fan?
Hey, which button is it?
MF Doom had a song that came out a while back. I forgot who was featured on it, but it was basically it was about these new rappers just snitching on themselves, and this was back in like early 2000s. He came out with this song, and again I can't remember the name of the song, but it's an amazing song. And he's like, these rappers are out there just they're pointing at themselves at the courtroom saying, yeah. I did it by putting your lyrics into song. You're telling them everything you just did.
Yeah.
And a lot of these younger guys are doing this bullshit, bro. And it's stupid.
I think I was on my way here and there was a song on the radio and it was talking about pushing peas.
That's a new one that came out with
I don't know who it was like the DJ was like mixing it and it was like they were talking about pushing peas and I'm like, what is this?
Peace.
But I'm talking about, I'm pushing P's. Like I'm literally selling pounds, and it's like, bro, why are you dry snitching on yourself?
It's gonna. I was gonna.
And most of the time they
I was
on
gonna.
Dry
most of
snitching.
the time they're on the music video with guns
But what is
blowing.
peas? What is pushing peas? I'm old,
But-
so
To me, it
what is
to
pushing
me,
peas?
I'm old school,
Perks?
so to me, I'm
Perks?
thinking
Perks?
pounds or whatever.
I was thinking
I'm pushing,
pussy.
and he's selling that wop, that wet ass.
I don't know, man. What is? I pushing peas. I've heard the song. It's alright.
I
it's all right.
I just don't get the fact of the scene, the drugs and this and that. Where
Sells.
why we need to bring back Run DMC and them boys, man, to to make hip hop more fun and make it catchy and fun. Don't sitting out here talking about
Yeah,
drugs and killing people. That's
But
what our
it-
kids are listening to.
But it goes back to the consumer.
Yeah.
If it's selling, who you think they're gonna stop?
Oh,
Just like if Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they're selling their music and
yeah, but I rather buy a porn magazine any day than out here talking about killing your brothers. Because in a sense, we're all family,
Yeah.
and these same cats are the same ones that are in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
The same ones that are killing each other are kids that you grew up with. Or it could be your cousin and they're over here, oh bro, you out here making money, but you didn't want to loan me $5,000. It's like, and you get shot over $5,000.
Yo,
It's like, bro, why you hating so much?
that song by MF Doom. It was called "Rap Snitch Knish,"
I gotta listen to that.
and the chorus goes, "Rap snitches telling all their business, sitting in the court, and be their own star witness." Because they're telling on themselves. But listen to that song, man. It's an amazing song.
This is another one. I don't understand him.
Future?
Future's
a goat, bro.
Future's a
a
goat. I don't
Future's a goat.
understand. Like,
Future's a goat.
and don't get me wrong, his flow is nice.
His flow is different too.
The beats that he be working with the producers, they're nice. They catch on to his style. But what is he saying, my dude?
But it works.
I don't know what he is saying. Like, I can't sit there and listen to a whole Future album. He could be a featured on a song, but I can't sit there and listen to the whole album.
Well, I mean, this has been an interesting conversation, and we could probably go on for a lot longer.
Oh, for sure.
But I think to say that hip hop is dead is probably based on your opinion.
I don't think it's dead.
I don't think it's dead, but that's my opinion.
Let
thing
us
is-
know. Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
One thing I've heard, like, is from watching movies a lot, movies are subjective.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same with music.
Yeah.
They're subjective.
Yeah.
So,
But this has been your boy James.
It's your boy Eli, as always. Love, peace, no hate.
it's your boy Manny. I'm out.
And this has been another episode of the 2 a.m. Vibes. We'll see you guys next time.